morning, YouTube. We're up bright and early this morning, fed the dogs, made the coffee, packed my bag, and we are heading to Spring Carlisle 2025. So stay tuned for some sights and sounds from the Carlisle swap meet, and we'll see what we can find. Okay, well, we've made it inside the Carlisle. It is pretty crowded, much more crowded than it was in the fall. Again, we're going to focus mainly on the 60 to 66 trucks as far as parts, see what we can find around. I am picking up some transmission parts later today, so I'll have to do that. But I think right now I'm going to start all the way back over here, way over here at the car corral, because some of the vendors don't have their tents open just yet because we're here first thing in the morning. We're gonna start over there and see if we see any of our trucks. If we do, I'll show some videos of that, and then we'll pick up some parts later and we'll see what we can find. Okay, so we walk through the car corral. Nothing from 60 to 66 as far as trucks. Some really cool cars, but no trucks. So I'm gonna start hitting the rows and see what we find. This might be a good find, a heater switch in the original GM box. Might end up coming back and looking at this. Found this one for sale. Looks like started some work. I need a rear one, but there's a front one. Again, he's got a front one, but I need a rear one. And there was a white painted one that's for 67 to 72, which I might go back and look at that because I do like those. They look a little better sometimes with the angle of the bed. So I might consider that one. That one's $100, but we'll see. This truck was here last year. I think it's a 61. Needs everything, but still, it's one of our trucks. Got the pig nose hood, 61.
But I forgot that I don't need to clip anything. So I said, you're going to have to clip it.
Same guy? No.
Not 60 to 66 trucks, but pretty cool. Got a knee knocker cab here. I want to say this is a 60 to 62 because it looks like the cab mounts are pretty far out. Probably off a big truck. It's got custom appearance knobs and choke and those things.
I thought it was in the fly. I thought it was on the side.
Floors are in pretty good shape. Big back window. Got some hoods, got some of the pig nose hoods. They look like they're in pretty good shape. Another knee knocker cab. This one's it says 60 to 63, but I think this one's a 61. A little worse shape than the other one.
Nice weather for now.
Oh my God.
But really good above the windshield. Yeah, and this one's probably a 60 or 61, 62.
Tuned in there, you know. Crunched the Munster a couple times.
Looks like a couple of knee knocker doors.
What are you asking for this Reliance?
Big back window for sale. I think it says it's a 65. $9,500.
Yeah, good quarters. Perfect quarters. That guy's got a shine. You found yours.
Oh, it was a drag car. Did you see the rear tires?
Doesn't look too bad. Okay, I made my first purchase at Carlisle and I'm really excited. I went to Ed Hartnett, who's out of PA there for transmission stuff, and I got a rebuild kit. I've got 2 new sliders, the other one's in the box. I had one hub that was good enough, so he got a new one. He straightened my main shaft for me, and I got a box full of goodies. So gear set, Italian gear set for M20, so 252 or 256 first gear, and he's actually refitting my case, or I should say he's putting a bushing in my case where the idle shaft goes through. But I got all new stuff. This is the first time in 30 years I've bought new 4-speed stuff. I bought my first transmission at Carlisle that many years ago, and this is the first time I bought new parts. So Ed was a great guy, very easy to work with. If you're looking for any 4-speed parts, I would reach out to Ed. Again, very easy to work with, very knowledgeable, and had stuff. So now it's time to walk back in. A couple of things I'm looking at, and we'll see how the rest of the day goes. But right now I'm pretty excited because this is the first time I've had new 4-speed stuff. So CPI is back with lots of Chevy truck parts. Okay, so we made a big score at Carlisle, which was great. I was already happy with the 4-speed stuff, but then I was able to pick up this. The guy had an original NOS Chevy tailgate, and I saw it last fall and I passed on it. That was in my fall Carlisle video. I did not expect to see it again here. So he had it. I made him an offer. Luckily for me, he accepted. So this is going to save me a bunch of time and energy working on my tailgate. So the deal with my tailgates is I have one that's straight but rusty. I have another one that's really banged up, but it's no rust on it. So I was going to try to make two. But as I work on the body work on the cab, I'm finding out my skill set for body work is a novice at best. So was I going to fight a tailgate or get lucky and make a good deal on this one? And I took making a good deal. So we're wrapping up here at Carlisle. We're getting ready to head home. Hopefully in the next day or so we'll have another video out, and it'll be about fixing the cab corners. And we'll see you back here again on Old Maryland 63 C10.